Hi there, I'm Christine Dunbar from speechmodification.com, and this is my Smart American Accent training. Today is February 1st, and tomorrow, February 2nd, is Groundhog's Day. Also, it's Chinese New Year today, 2022, Year of the Tiger, so happy Chinese New Year to you. We're going to talk a little bit about, in this video, about how to pronounce Punxsutawney Phil. And if you're unfamiliar with this, this is the name of a groundhog in Punxsutawney Borough, which is part of, it's in Pennsylvania. It's in the south part of Jefferson County. And there they have a tradition where a groundhog named Punxsutawney Phil comes out of his burrow. And if he sees his shadow, if the sun is shining, he retreats back into his burrow, and there's going to be 6 more weeks of winter. And if he doesn't see his shadow, then spring will be early. So it's kind of a folklore tradition in that area and in the US generally for Groundhog's Day, which is February 2nd. That'll be tomorrow. But Punxsutawney is quite the mouthful in terms of how it looks. It's actually not so difficult to pronounce, but if you look at the spelling of it, you might be a little lost. So let's break it down, help you to be able to say this word if you have the opportunity to talk about Punxsutawney Phil. We'll also talk about Phil, which is a man's name and something that you might have be more likely to say. So looking at Punxsutawney, it's unusual to have this X in the middle. The letter X can say the X sound. It can also say the G sound. In this word, it has the K and S sounds. And the letters P-U-N have the N has the NG sound, like in sing or sung. If you think about rung or sung, that's going to help you with the beginning of this word, that it's actually pung rather than pun. And so it's actually just punk-suh. I guess it actually also has the K sound, so punk. So that's actually just like the word punk, which has the same letter N saying the NG sound. So we naturally will say this sound before K, like in trunk, sunk, or punk, because the back of your tongue lifts for that K sound. So you don't need to think or worry too much about putting that NG in. Where you would be having trouble is if you're trying to say punk, that's harder to do. So lifting the back of the tongue, punk-suh-TAW-nee. Letter U says vowel schwa, the sound. And then our stress syllable is the ta syllable here. That's going to be longer and have the clear vowel. It's the same vowel as in the word saw, the rounded aw. You can use that word saw to help you with Punxsutawney by thinking about I saw Punxsutawney. You'll also hear ta, that some native speakers may use more of an ah here. The continuum between the ah unrounded and the ah rounded is a little bit flexible in American English. So not to worry too much if it's easier for you to do Tani versus Tawny, it won't matter too much in this word. And then lastly, EY just has the E sound. So I would build this from the stress syllable, trying Tani, Satani, Punxsutawney. You can also try one syllable at a time slowly and then build up your speed. So that would sound like Punxsutawney, Punxsutawney, Punxsutawney. Then next, looking at the name Phil, this is a nickname for the name Philip. This is an example of the PH sound saying the F sound that we usually associate with F. And it's just like the word fill, as in fill it up, fill a container. Watch out that you use the I vowel. Don't let that become more like a feel. We don't want that tense E sound. We want to have that relaxed I sound, fill. So Punxsutawney Phil.